Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Welcome sa isa na namang episode ng online series ni Inang Pamantasan, kung saan ang pagkatuto ay walang hangganan. Ito po ang PNU Talks. Ako po si JD Mercado and I will be your learning from home buddy for today's session, which is maximizing learning using G Suite for education.
Alright. So again, ako po si JD Mercado. Ako po ay alumnus ng Philippine Normal University, batch 2012. Ang kinuha ko po ay Bachelor of Science in Information Technology Education. During school year 2010-2011, ako po ang naging president ng Society of Information and Technology Educators, isang department-based organization. Noong 2011 po, nakatanggap po ako ng College of Science Laurel Awardee for Leadership. So again, ang topic natin for today is maximizing learning using G Suite for education. If you want to know more about me, you can go to my website. It's www.jdsmercado.com. Ayan. And pwede nyo rin po akong sendan ng email kung meron po kayong katanungan or inquiries. Ang emails ko po ay jdsmercado.com at trainer@jdsmercado.com. Ayan. Gusto ko rin pong i-share sa inyo yung mga Google-related badges ko po. So, I am a Google Certified Administrator, a Google Certified Trainer, a Google Certified Innovator, a Google Certified Educator Level 1 and Level 2. Ayan. So, ako rin po ay isa sa mga leaders ng GEG dito po sa Philippines. So, ano po ba ang G Suite? No? G Suite stands for Google Suite. No? G Suite is a suite of tools designed to empower educators and students as they learn and innovate together. So ito po ay mga tools, mga applications na ginawa po ni Google para po matulungan po ang mga teachers, ang mga estudyante to amplify teaching and learning. No? Lalo na ngayon, there is a great demand for remote or online learning. So, ano po bang pagkakaiba ng Gmail tsaka G Suite for Education? I'm sure marami pong mga nagtatanong po sa inyo, ano pong pagkakaiba nitong dalawa? Paano kung meron na kayong gmail.com? Pwede nyo ba siyang gamitin sa Google Classroom o sa iba pang mga education-related applications ni Google? No? So, ano yung pagkakaiba nilang dalawa? So, una, sa cost. Actually, pareho naman si Gmail at si G Suite for Education libre. Tama po. Si gmail.com po, syempre libre siya because gagawa lang po kayo, magsa-sign up lang po kayo, magkakaroon na kayo po ng account. Pero po, si G Suite for Education ay libre din. No po? Ano lang po yung kailangan yung i-invest, no? Para magkaroon kayo ng G Suite for Education. Kailangan magkaroon kayo ng sarili nyong domain. So for example, school.edu.ph. So dapat meron po kayo nun sa inyong eskwelahan. Next, administrative control. So, kapag may sarili po kayong G Suite for Education po, makokontrol po ninyo yung mga yung G Suite administration. Ibig sabihin, makikreate ninyo yung mga accounts ng mga teachers ninyo, ng mga students ninyo. You can turn on, turn off yung mga applications na for example, ayaw nyo i-turn on sa mga students kasi for educational purposes nga lang yung account nila. So, you have that access, no? Customizable domain names. So, pag ang gamit nyo, for example, sa gmail.com, sa paggawa ng Google Sites, hindi nyo makakustomize yung URL niya, no? So, magkakaroon lang, ang default URL ni Google Sites is sites.google.com/ for example, my school website, something like that. No? Pero kung meron kayong G Suite for Education, pwede nyo ma-customize yun. So for example, kung ang domain niyo is, for example, immaculate.edu.ph, pwede nyo dagdagan siya sa unahan para ma-customize siya. For example, enrollment.immaculate.edu.ph. So you can customize that. Pwede mo siyang i-connect sa inyong Google Sites, no? Na connected dun sa inyong G Suite for Education. Ito yung medyo malaki yung pagkakaiba. storage. Sa Gmail, you only have 15 gigabytes of storage. But in G Suite for Education, you have unlimited storage, no? And And then, you have access to other apps and services. Mamaya, isi-share ko sa inyo ano yung mga application na meron sa G Suite for Education, no? Ayan. Shared access. So, pag shared access, for example, sa gmail.com, may ginawa kang Google Docs o kaya Google Forms. Pag naibigay mo accidentally yung link na yon to anyone can access your document, no? Or your Google Sites or your Google Forms, pwedeng kahit sino magsagot niyan. Pero kung may sarili kayong domain ng G Suite for Education nyo, pwedeng malimit lang dun sa school nyo yung makakasagot ng Google Forms na yon. O malilimit lang yung makaka-access dun sa Google Sites ng school or ng division or ng city or ng organization. Nasa inyo lang. Okay, that's the advantage of having G Suite for Education. And of course, customer support. Kapag naka-gmail.com ka lang at nagkaroon ng problema dun sa account mo, it's either iintayin mo na lang maayos yung account mo o kaya hindi na talaga siya maayos. Because of course, it's a consumer free version of Gmail. But if you have G Suite for Education in your school, there will be a 24/7 customer support para po any technical issues that you have in your domain can be addressed. And so that ends my comparison between Gmail and G Suite for Education. So let me go ahead and start with quick demonstration of the advantages ng pagkakaroon ng G Suite for Education. So, ito, i-share ko lang, no, all the things or all the applications that I will be presenting to you ay nasa isang software lang, which is Google Chrome, no? Hindi na ako lalabas, hindi ko na kailangan pa ng ibang mga application kasi pwede ko nang gawin lahat yon sa Google Chrome. Okay, talking about Google Chrome, why do I prefer Google Chrome? For sure, marami po sa inyo nowadays, marami ng account, no? More than one. Meron kang, of course, meron kang personal gmail.com, meron kang school email, meron ka din for sure kung nag-MA ka, meron ka din email nung university kung saan ka nag-aaral, no? Because that's the trend right now, yung pagkakaroon ng email account, no? Na ibinibigay sa mga estudyante. So, bakit ko preferred si Google Chrome? So, for example, ayan, I will show you na I am using my email trainer at jdsmercado.com. So, this is the Google Chrome of my email na ito. Okay? Ayan. So, all the history, all the URL na binivisit ko, related siya dun sa account ko na yon. Pati yung mga ini-install ko na mga extensions, related siya dun. So, if I go to a different account dito sa mga profiles na to, for example, I will go to my DepEd account. Ayan. So, yung mga bookmarks nandyan, alright, kung saan siya related na account. And then, what else? For example, pupunta ako sa aking personal Gmail account. So, nandyan, kung makikita nyo, iba-iba yung mga bookmarks ko, iba-iba yung mga history ko dito, iba-iba yung mga extension na naka-install per account, because that's the advantage of using Google Chrome, no? If you have more than one account, hindi mo kailangan na, for example, mag-shift ka from one account to another account dito mismo sa loob ng profile. Pwede kang yung entire profile mo, i-link mo siya sa isang Google Chrome profile para all the history, all the bookmarks, all the passwords will be connected to that account. Alright. So the first application that I would like to share to you is of course Gmail. Gmail is the primary application naman ni G Suite for Education or ni Google primarily, no, aside of course from the Google search engine. Of course, Google is known to be the number one search engine, pero of course Gmail yung kanyang primary application. So this is my trainer account, no? Ayan. So what I always advise people to do when they have Gmail is to set the signature of that email. So how do we do it? Just click this settings, and then click again the settings, and then under general, you can set the settings here dito sa signature. Kung wala pa kayong signature, you just click create new, and then for example, personal o kaya trainer signature. Ilalagay ko lang dito, trainer signature. And then, maglalagay na ako dito. For example, i-zoom ko lang, JD Mercado, Google Certified Trainer and Innovator, um, www.jdsmercado.com, and then I will make this a link, alright, para pwedeng i-click pag email, and then I will type my email address, jdsmercado@gmail.com, trainer at jdsmercado.com. Ayan. So, pwede ko rin ilagay yung number ko dyan, no? Ayan. So, pwede ko siyang i-customize. I'll make this bold. Alright? Ayan. So, automatic nakasave na yan itong text na to dyan. And then, kung ano ba yung gagamitin ko when I send a new email. So, is it my signature or trainer signature? So, for example, I will use my trainer signature. And ano din yung gagamitin ni Gmail kapag sa pag-reply at pag-forward. So, for example, trainer signature as well. Ayan. So, kapag na-set mo na yan, just scroll down and save changes. So, kapag clinic nyo itong compose dito sa upper left corner, ayan, automatic lalabas na yung signature dito sa ibaba. Alright? Ayan. So, I'm sure naman, basically, you know how to send an email, yung paglalagay ng email sa to. So, for example, jdsmercado@gmail.com, and then CC and BCC. So, ano ba si CC at si BCC? CC stands for carbon copy, and then BCC stands for blind carbon copy. So, for example, nag-email ako kay JD Mercado, and then nag-email uli ako, for example, sa another employee or another colleague. So, for example, lalagay ko yung colleague@gmail.com. Ayan. So, ang purpose ng paglalagay ng CC is that si JD Mercado yung gusto kong talagang pagsendan ng email, pero gusto kong malaman din ni colleague na nagsend ako dun kay JD Mercado. Alright? Ayan. Now, si BCC, for example, gusto kong malaman ng isa pang kasamahan ko sa company or sa organization na may sinend akong email dun sa dalawa. Okay, so pwede kong ilagay din dyan. Kaya nga siya blind carbon copy. Alright, so for example, secret employee or secret@gmail.com. Example lang naman po yan. Sample email accounts lang naman po yan. And then, so for example, this is my email. Ayan. This is my message. So I can just send it or schedule the sending to a different time. All right. So I will just click send. There. Ayan. And then, mamaya, i-share ko sa inyo si Google Meet, pero gusto ko lang i-share sa inyo na sa bagong feature ni Google Meet, nandito na rin siya sa loob ng Gmail. Okay? So, you can instantly start a meeting or join a meeting. Okay? Ayan. Alright. And then, so dito, because G Suite wants you to be productive and efficient, pinasok niya yung mga applications that can help you to be like that. So, dito sa Gmail, you can just click this para lumabas yung side panel, para lumabas si Google Calendar. Ayan, si Google Keep. Google Keep is like your sticky notes and then your tasks. Alright? Ayan, so yung mga gusto nyong gawin, pwede nyong habang nag-email kayo and you communicate with other people, pag may naisip kayo na immediate na dapat yung gawin, you can just put it here. So, for example, email my boss. Ayan. So, ganun lang, no? Para may reminder ka lagi na, for example, may kailangan kang gawin. Alright? So, basically, yun yung gusto kong i-share dito sa Gmail na probably you haven't heard of. Okay? So, lipat tayo sa another application. Alright, so, lipat tayo kay Google Drive. Alright, so alam naman natin that Google Drive is the um, cloud storage application ni Gmail, ni G Suite for Education. Again, sabi ko nga po kanina, alright, G Suite for Education po has unlimited storage. So sa eskwelahan po ninyo, it is kung baga very advantageous kung meron po kayong sariling G Suite for Education. Dahil kung gmail.com po yung ipapagamit natin sa mga teachers at mga students, no, sayang naman kasi limited lang siya to 15 gigabytes of storage. Pero if you have G Suite for Education, unlimited po siya. Okay? And by the way, it doesn't mean unlimited, yung mga ginagamit po nating mga gagawin po nating mga files or documents po dito ay magko-consume ng storage. Kasi for example, i-share ko lang po ito, this is a Google slide, no? Pero dito po sa column ng file size, wala pong nakalagay. Because this is actually amazing, kapag may ginawa po kayo sa Google Drive at ang ginamit nyo ay, for example, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Sites, hindi po siya nagko-consume ng storage. Alright? So, for example, no, storage yung storage capacity na binigay sa iyo ni G Suite for Education ay unlimited. Pero pag may ginawa ka naman ng mga files and documents, hindi naman siya magko-consume ng storage, 'di ba? So very generous si Google in terms of storage. But kapag ang nasa loob po ng inyong Google Drive ay mga external files, no, such as JPEG, PNG, PDF, Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, that will consume your storage. But then again, unlimited storage po tayo with G Suite for Education. Alright, of course, alam naman natin that My Drive is the folder of all your your files or all of your folders. And then shared with me are the files being shared to you by other people. Ayan, recent are your recent files. Alright, so etong start is yung mga files na favorite ninyo. So for example, pupunta lang ako sa recent ko and then mag-right ko lang yung isang file and then I will click add to start at lalabas na siya dyan. Alright, so for easy access, yung mga favorite files ninyo will just here, no? In the start folder. And then of course, trash is for your deleted files. Okay? Ayan. So this is again my drive. So again, yung mga applications for productivity ay nandito lagi sa gilid, no? So sa Gmail nandun na siya, sa Google Drive nandun na siya ulit. Okay? So nandito si calendar, si keep, and then si tasks. Alright. So, lalabas ulit dyan yung tinype natin kanina na task, nandyan siya ulit, no? So, it reminds you of the things that you need to accomplish, no? Para you will be a productive na employee or educator. Okay? Ayan. And then, so under Google Drive, you can create folders, you can upload files, and you can upload an entire folder, no? So, 'di ba, in other applications, pwede ka lang mag-upload ng files, pero sa Google Drive, you can upload an entire folder. So, just click nyo lang folder, upload. Alright? And then, inside Google Drive, pwede kayong mag-create ng bagong Google Docs, alright? Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Forms, ayan, favorite ito ng mga teachers, yung pag-create ng mga online quizzes, online assessments, or even surveys, and Google Drawings, Google My Maps, and then Google Sites. No? Meron din app script para yung sa mga geek or nerd dyan na gusto nyong mag-create ng sarili nyong app script that will work with Google Docs, Google Sheets, and Google Slides, pwede po kayo mag-create. And then, may bago ngayon si G Suite for Education, si Google Jamboard. So, siya po ay para sa online whiteboard. Okay, ayan. So, punta na tayo. For example, punta na ako, mag-open ako ng isang Google Docs file. So, click ko lang yung Google Docs. Ayan. So, ayan, na-open na siya. So, the first thing that you have to do in your Google Docs is, of course, to rename it. So, re-rename ko lang siya, PNU Docs. Alright? And then, zoom out ko lang. Okay. Ayan. So, start na ako. So, again, nasa Google Chrome pa din ako, but I can still create a document. So, for example, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ayan. So, pakita ko lang, i-zoom ko lang na whenever I type dito sa ibaba, tingnan lang natin tong dito sa itaas na part, nakalagay dyan save to drive. Pero pag nag-type ako, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Okay. Saving siya. Ayan. Tapos in a split of a second, mapapalitan siya ng save to drive. So, ayan. Good morning. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. In 3 seconds, na-save yung gawa natin. Alright? So, ang ibig sabihin nun, Google Docs is actually autosave. Alright? Actually, hindi lang si Google Docs. All G Suite applications, nandyan si Sheets, Slides, and then Google Sites. Yan, mga autosave yan. No? Para whatever happens to your device, mamatay siya bigla, or ma-close mo bigla yung Google Chrome, na autosave mo yung, autosave yung iyong gawa. Okay? Ayan. And, so for example, ako yung pinagsendan nitong file na to at gusto ko maglagay ng comment dito, ha-highlight ko lang yung gusto kong lagay ng comment and then click ko lang tong add a comment button, revise this comment. Alright? Ayan. And then, so, G Suite for Education fosters collaboration. So, dito, ang kailangan lang natin gawin is share the file dun sa email address ng gusto nating makolaboratean. Okay? So, dito sa upper right corner, I will just click share and then type the email jdsmercado@gmail.com. And so, either I can give him an editor access, a commenter access, or a viewer access. No? So, very basic naman yung mga description at self-explanatory. So, ayan. So, ang bibigay ko dito kay JD Mercado ay editor access. Para pwede niyang ma-edit yung document. Okay? So, send ko na. Ayan. Share anyway. Ayan. Okay? So, yung account na yon ay pwede nang mag-edit ng aking document, no? At the same time. Okay. So, JD, ilang tao ba ang pwedeng maka-edit ng isang document at the same time, no? 250 people can edit a single document at the same time. Okay? So, imagine the amount of collaboration na pwedeng mangyari kung nandun yung access nilang lahat. No, of course, as long as guided sila on what they can edit and what they can contribute to the document. Okay? Ayan. So, that's what I can share about Google Docs. So, ganun rin naman si Google Sheets. Alright? So, ganyan din siya. So, ang lagi kong sinishare kay Google Sheets is, for example, ako yung, for example, class grade sheet. So, for example, ako yung advisor. Ilalagay ko yung mga student ko. Student 1, student 2, student 3. Tapos, nandito yung column for English, Math, Science, Filipino, so on so forth. And then, isi-share ko lang itong, itong file na to kay English teacher, okay, kay math teacher, kay science teacher, ayan. Lahat sila bibigyan ko ng editor access. I will just click send. Tapos, instead na, di ba dati, isusulat nila sa papel yung mga grades ng mga estudyante. So, what they can do is just type here yung mga grades nitong mga to. So, si English teacher, mag-encode siya dito. Si math teacher, mag-encode siya dito. Si science teacher dito. Si Filipino dito. Alright? So, that's what I usually recommend sa mga teachers in terms of using um, uh, Google Sheets. Okay? Ayan. And then, of course, Google Slides. So, Google Slides is the presentation application of G Suite. Okay. Ayan. So, for example, my slide. Right? So, dito, pwede kayong pumili ng theme ninyo. Of course, yung mga nakalagay dito ay mga basic themes, pero pwede kayong mag-search sa internet ng iba't ibang Google Slides themes at maraming mga available online. So, for example, I will click this. Ayan. So, for example, this is my slide deck. GD Mercado. Alright, and then I will just click new slide. I can add an image. Maganda dito, hindi nyo na kailangan lumabas pa ng tab. Pwede na kayong mag-search na lang ng image dito. So, just click search the web. Alright, and then for example, Philippine or PNU. Ayan. So, hindi mo na kailangan pang mag-download tapos i-paste or i-insert yung mga image. So, i-click mo lang yung image and then insert or double-click. Ayan. At lalabas na siya dyan. Alright? So, dito ka na lang mag-search talaga sa gilid. Alright? One more. So, search the web. PNU logo. Tingnan natin kung lalabas. Okay. So, wala. Alright. So, for example, pasok ko na lang muna yung logo ng DepEd. Okay. Ayan. Alright. So, ganun lang kadali mag-insert ng images dito. Okay? And then one more, pwede rin kayo mag-insert ng YouTube video. So, just click insert, video. And then, so for example, Philippine Normal University. Alright? Well, some of the videos na lumalabas po dito ay mga available for reuse. Ayan. So, kumbaga, pwede na siyang gamitin. Wala siyang copyright. So, yung author o yung uploader ay inallow na magamit, no, ng iba yung video na in-upload nila. Kaya siya lumalabas doon. Alright? So, yun ang kagandahan din. If gagamitin nyo yung YouTube feature in Google Slides, makakasigurado kayo na yung YouTube video na ilalagay nyo sa inyong slide ay walang copyright at pwede nyong gamitin, no, for educational purposes. So, for example, i-present ko lang yung slides ko. Alright, so nandiyan yung picture. And you can play the video directly in the Google Slides. Alright? So, something like that po. Okay? So, kung gusto nyo may makakollaborate in this presentation para collaborative effort, so you just click share. Okay? And type the email address of your collaborator. So, again, either editor, commenter, or viewer. Ayan. So, ganun. So, mabilis ko lang pong dinidemo sa inyo itong mga applications na to because I just want you to see, no, the features na meron po dito sa G Suite for Education. Actually, konti pa lang po yung mga sinishare ko po sa inyo. Marami pa po akong pwedeng i-share sa inyo. But because of the time limit that I have today, no, I will just share yung mga essential or key features ng mga applications. Okay. So, aside dito sa tatlong primary application under Google Drive, pwede rin kayong mag-create ng Google Forms. Ayan. So, for example, pangalanan ko lang Math Quiz 1 and automatic na siya nag-reflect. So, for example, tatanungin ko yung name. Meron po tayong iba't ibang question type dito. Short answer for identification type of question. Paragraph for essay. Multiple choice kung isa lang po ang sagot. Checkbox kung more than one ang sagot. Drop down is like multiple choice na isa lang ang pwedeng sagot. But instead na nakalabas lahat, you have to click a drop down button. And then file upload if you want that your respondents upload something to your form. Linear scale is itong tatlong to is for survey purposes. Yung linear scale, yung for example, from 1 to 5, what is your feedback? Yung multiple choice grid, yan po yung may rubric na bawat scale at bawat level ay meron pong description. Ayan. So, multiple choice, kung isa lang yung pwede nilang sagutin per column or per row. Yung checkbox is they can choose multiple answers per column or per row. And the date and time. So name is a short answer. I will make it required. And then I will add another question. So for example, 1 plus 1 equals, lagay tayo ng options. And then make it required. And then para mas madali na lang, wag nang ito yung i-click ninyo. You just duplicate the question para you just change the item. So 2 plus 2 equals 4, 5, 6. And then 3 times 3. 7, 8, 9. Alright? Ayan. So, since this is a quiz, what I can do is just click the settings and then mamaya dadaanan natin to pero dito muna tayo sa quizzes. Alright, make this a quiz. Alright, and then kailan natin i-release yung grade? Is it immediately or later? At kapag na submit nila yung kanilang quiz, makikita ba nila yung saan sila nagkamali, saan sila tama, at ano yung mga point values. Okay, so pwede nyong i-check and check yan. So click ko yung save. Alright, so dito, punta ako sa question number 1. I will click answer key. Pipiliin ko yung tamang sagot at ilan yung points na yun. 2 points. Ayan. And then 2 plus 2 is 4. Ilang points? 2 points. 3 times 3, answer key, 9, 2 points. Alright? So, sample lang naman po yan. Okay. So, ano pa po yung mga pwede natin gawin dito sa Google Forms natin? We can change the color. Okay, so click ko lang po yan. I can make it green. Ayan. And then if you want to preview the result of your form, you just click this one, preview. Ayan. So, ito po yung itsura ng Google Form na yon sa mga respondents. Okay? And then, click ko lang po ito, settings. So, are we going to collect the email address of the respondents? If yes, just click this. Alright? And then, matatanggap ba nila yung response receipt? So, if respondent requests it or always. Ayan. So, ito po yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na kung meron po kayong domain, pwede nyo pong i-check ito para ma-restrict po yung respondent just for your domain, no? Ayan. Tapos, pwede nyo rin i-limit to one response. Ayan. Pwede nyo rin i-turn on yung edit after submit at see summary charts and text responses. Okay. So, save ko na. So, kapag tapos na yung inyong Google form, you can click send. Either you send the form through email, all right? Okay, yes. All right. And then I can also generate the link and shorten the link. Yan. So, pwedeng ito na lang copy mo, tapos i-paste mo dun sa, for example, Facebook Messenger or Facebook group para po masagutan nila yung form. Alright? So, for example, ako magsasagot na. By the way, dito sa responses, wala po tayong nakikitang number. But if I answer the quiz or if I answer the form, 1 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 times 3, mamalian ko po, 7, submit. Ayan, submit. Email address is trainer at jdsmercado.com. Ayan. So, pinurn on po natin yung email address kanina, kaya po nag-require siya ng email. So, submit. Ayan. So, immediately after submitting the answer, the student can view the score. Okay, ayan. So, 4 out of 6 siya. Makikita niya kung saan siya tumama, saan siya nagkamali. Ayan. At ilan yung points per item. Okay? So, immediate feedback po agad meron dito sa Google Forms. And then the teacher can focus on addressing the students with difficulties, no? Sa subject matter. Okay. Ayan. So, yun po si Google Docs. And then, meron din po ditong Google Drawings. So, Google Drawings po, ayan, you can create mga graphics. Okay, poster, ayan. So, PNU talks. For example, PNU, ayan. Okay. Ayan, pwede po kayong maglagay ng letters. For example, Philippine Normal University. Okay. Ayan. I-bold natin. So, hindi nyo na kailangan ng ibang application para gumawa ng mga poster. Dito po lahat pwede nyo na rin halos magawa. No? Of course, with your creativity. Okay? Ayan. So, sample lang naman po ito. Okay. Ayan. Alright. So, pwede nyo siyang i-download as PDF, JPEG, PNG, or STG. Or you can also share this to someone para they can collaborate dito sa file na ito. Okay. Ayan. So, that is docs, sheets, slides, forms, and drawings. So, for example, kung kanina nakita nyo na if I want to create a document, a sheet, a slide, kailangan ko pang pumunta sa Google Drive. Pero merong feature itong mga application na to na parang shortcut. So for example, may gagawin akong document, type ko lang docs.new. At may makikreate na bagong document. Sheets.new. Ayan, may makikreate na bagong Google Sheets. Slides.new. Okay. And forms.new. Ayan. So, mas madali nang mag-create ng mga files na yan. Okay? Next, so okay na tayo with Google Drive. Another thing that I want to share to all of you is Google Groups, no? So punta lang po tayo sa groups.google.com. So Google Groups is an application that you can use to create email groups in your organization. So for example, faculty, ang magiging group email is faculty@jdsmercado.com. Ito po yung domain niyo. So pwedeng faculty@school.edu.ph para pag nag-send ka ng email doon sa email address na yon, sa group email address na yon, lahat ng mga email na nasa loob nun makakatanggap ng message ninyo. Okay? So for example, group email for faculty members. Next. So, who can join the group? Anyone in the organization? So, lahat ba ng may account sa inyong organization pwedeng mag-join or um, mag-ask to join, no? Ayan. Or only invited users. Kung sino lang yung invite ng admin o nung gumawa ng group, siya lang yung makakapasok doon. So, ako, only invited users for security purposes din. So, sino ba ang makaka-view ng organization? Is it the entire organization or the group members? So, group members lang. So, who can post? Is it the entire organization or group members? So, group members lang. Pero for example, gusto nyo na gumawa ng Google group among your students tapos for announcement purposes or kaya with the alumni or with the parents, okay? So, for example, ang gusto nyo makapag-post lang is yung mga group owners or group managers. Ayan. So, hanggang dito lang na level sa who can post. And then sa who can view members, so for example, group members lang. Okay? So something like that. Ganyan po mag-set ng access dito po sa Google Group. And then, next natin, so sino yung mga group members? So for example, English teacher at Gmail, for example, at jdsmercado.com, teacher at jdsmercado.com. Ayan. Para yan yung mga group members. And then, sino yung group manager? So, pwede ka mag-delegate. Sino yung mga pwede kang tulungan to manage the group. So, for example, JD at trainer jdsmercado.com. Okay? So, that is just for an example. So, syempre, ikaw na yung group owner. So, for example, ano yung welcome message? Welcome. Alright, so create group. Ayan. So, eto na. Yung email address ng group na to is faculty@jdsmercado.com. So, for example, dito sa Gmail, type ko lang, for example, may gusto akong isend na email sa lahat ng faculty. Ayan, actually, nagre-reflect na agad dyan because of course, it's all integrated. So, piliin ko lang yung faculty@jdsmercado.com, announcement, ang subject is announcement for all faculty members. We will have work next week. Okay, and then isend ko lang. Alright, and lahat na nung email address na nandun sa loob ng Google Group na yon makakatanggap nun. Hindi na nyo na kailangan pang isa-isahin yung paglalagay ng email nila dito sa to field. So for example, hindi na kailangan pa englishteacher@gmail.com, scienceteacher@gmail.com, hindi na. Hindi nyo na kailangan isa-isahin pa. Google Groups will save you a lot of time. Okay? At yung sinend mo na email, makikita rin siya dito sa faculty Google Group. So, click lang natin yung conversations. Ayan. So, baka nasa pending pa siya. Alright. At lalabas din siya dito. Okay? So, I just have to refresh. Okay. Ayan. Alright. So if you want to start a conversation within this Google group, just click start a conversation at parang Gmail na rin yung interface niya. Ayan. For example, first conversation. Okay, this is a message and then post message. Ayan. So ito, lumabas na yung email natin. So either you post a message in Gmail or directly here in Google Groups, lalabas siya dyan. So this is actually helpful kasi ang kagandahan with Gmail or with G Suite or with Google Groups, each thread is an individual topic, no? Kasi sanay tayo na sa Messenger, for example, doon tayo nag-uusap, nagkakahalo-halo na yung mga topic. So dito, kung ano yung topic in a particular thread, yun lang yung mapag-uusapan. So for example, dito, I will open this conversation. Ayan, tapos, ayan. So, for example, I want to reply to everyone or magre-reply lang ako dun sa author. Ayan. So, pwedeng ganyan. Okay. Alright? So, ang default niya dyan is reply all. Okay? And then, so for example, lipat ulit ako sa kabilang thread. Ganun lang po ulit. Mas maganda siya kasi focus kung ano yung pinag-uusapan. Okay? So that is Google Groups. What I suggest to schools is that they create groups per section. Para for example, you want to add this group to a particular Google Classroom, hindi nyo na kailangan isa-isahin pa yung email address ng mga estudyante, no? You just type the email of the Google group at lahat na ng mga estudyante na nasa loob ng Google group na yon ay nasa loob na ng Google Classroom. Or for example, may gusto kayong isend na message or Google form doon sa set of students na yon, diretso na i-type yung Google group email address. Tapos lahat na sila makakatanggap. Hindi nyo na kailangan pang isa-isahin yung email address nila. Okay. Ayan. So that is Google Groups. And then, so, of course, Google Meet is the video conference application ni G Suite for Education. So either you start a meeting directly in Google Meet. Okay, so si Google Meet, kapag ito yung ginamit nyo to start a video conference, ito ay para lamang dun sa meeting na mag-i-start na ngayon agad. Okay, so parang for immediate meetings. Pero if you want to set a meeting, sa Google Calendar mo siya gagawin. Okay? At yun yung susunod kong i-share, which is actually my lifesaver because all activities po ay nandito nakalagay sa Google Calendar ko. But hindi siya present dito sa aking trainer account. Nandun siya sa personal account ko. So for example, here, makikita ko lahat ng mga activities ko. But if I want to set a meeting, for example, tomorrow, June 23, so I will just click create and then meeting, lagay ko 23, June 23, anong oras? Let's say 9 o'clock a.m. until 10 o'clock a.m. And then, sino yung ka-meeting ko? So, for example, jdsmercado@gmail.com. Ayan. So, automatic lumabas yung button ni Join with Google Meet. Pero kung hindi siya automatic lumabas, katulad nito, Add Google Meet Video Conferencing, i-click nyo lang siya para ma-activate si Google Meet. Okay. Ayan. And then, just save. And then, would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? So, just click send. Okay? Ayan. So, nakaset na siya. Ang favorite view ko ng Google Calendar is the week view para makita ko na agad ano yung mga activities ko in a single week. At mas madali siyang gumawa ng meeting. Kasi for example, I have a meeting on Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 11. So, i-drag ko lang siyang ganyan o kaya 10 to 12, ganyan. Drag ko lang and then, for example, interview and then add Google Meet video conferencing. Ilagay ko yung email ng gusto kong kausap and then save. Send. Okay? So, mas madali sa akin makita. Alright. So, yan si Google Calendar. Okay? And then, next tayo. So, Google Sites. Google Site is the website developer application ni G Suite for Education. So, ito yung classic Google Sites. Meron na tayong bagong Google Sites website. So, i-click nyo lang yung new Google Sites. Ayan, at mapupunta na kayo sa Google Sites homepage. Meron tayong mga template dito na pwede nyong gamitin at magamit. So, meron for class, for club, for portfolio, for restaurant, for event, for help center, for project, for team. So, but I want to use a blank template. Ayan. So, for example, I want to English class resources. Pangalanan ko siya. Okay. And then, pangalanan ko yung header, English class resources. But before I add content to my website, I can change the theme of my website. So, meron ditong 6 themes. So, simple, Aristotle, diplomat, vision, level, impression. So, ayan. So, may mga pwede nyong pagpilian. Okay? Alright. And then you can add pages, but mamaya natin siya gagawin. So, dito muna tayo sa pag-insert. So, pwede kayo mag-insert ng text box. Welcome to this class resource site. Okay, pwede kayo mag-insert ng image. So, pwede you can upload. Alright. Ayan. Or you can select from the web. Okay? So, ida-drag ko lang, drag and drop lang po yan. No need for coding skills. Ayan. And then you can embed, for example, a particular content from the web or insert from Google Drive. So, for example, you want to add, let's say, additional photo. Okay, so something like that. Okay. Ayan. So, ilagay ko na rin siya dito para dalawa sila. Okay. Ayan. Or i-delete ko na lang ito. Alright, usog ko lang. So, ganyan lang po mag-manage ng content dito. And then you can choose from 6 available layout. So, for example, ito, lagyan ko lang. Ayan. So, naka-ready na, lalagyan nyo na lang ng laman. Okay? Ayan. So, again, from Google Drive, for example, ayan, level 1. Oops. From Google Drive, level 2, and then trainer. Alright? So, madali lang. GCE, L1, GCE, L2, GCE, GCT. Okay? Ayan. So, ganun lang po kadali. No need for programming skills. Drag and drop lang po lahat. Okay? So, marami pa pwede kayong malagay dyan. Table of contents, image carousel. Ayan. Pakita ko sa inyo yung image carousel. So, lagay lang kayo ng mga images ninyo. So, for example, from Google Drive, badges. Okay. Ayan. Insert. Tapos, click ko lang yung settings. So, will it show dots? Will it show captions? Auto start ba siya? So, auto start. Ano yung transition speed? So, medium. So, gawin natin fast. Insert. Ayan. So, ganyan po ang magiging itsura niya. Okay? Diyan. So, pwede nyo liitan. Right? And then, pwede nyo i-drag and drop sa ibang position. Okay? Ayan. And then, you can also add a button. So for example, open JD's website. For example, yan, www.jdsmercado.com. Ayan. So, pwede nyo ilagay dyan. Okay? So marami pang iba. A YouTube video, a Google Calendar, a Google Map, doc sheets, slides, forms, and charts. Charts na galing sa Google Sheets. Okay? So marami kayong pwedeng ilagay dyan. Drag and drop lang siya. Okay. So kung gusto nyong makita yung live view nito, okay, just click this, preview, at ito na ang itsura niya kapag sa website na mismo, kapag live na yung website. Okay, ayan. So, ganyan siya. And look, ito yung image carousel, automatic na siyang gumagalaw. Open JD's website. Alright. Okay, ayan. So, may preview siya for iPad, for tablet, and then may preview siya for mobile phone. So, papakita niya sa inyo kung ano yung itsura niya sa cellphone. Okay. So, kung may iba kayong page na gustong ilagay, just click this. So, for example, gusto nyo ilagay yung modules. Ayan. Tapos gusto nyo mag-insert from Google Drive ng mga modules. Okay. Ayan. So, for example, lalagay ko yung slides na ginawa ko. So, nandyan na siya. Okay? Ready na siya dyan. Viewable na siya agad. Okay. And then, kung gusto ko may makakollaborate dito sa Google Sites ko, so type ko lang yung email address. So again, everything is powered by collaboration in G Suite for Education. So either editor or published viewer. Kumbaga makikita lang niya yung published version. So editor, for example. Ayan. And then if I am done with my Google Sites, I will just click publish. Tapos ano yung magiging URL niya? Again, ito yung URL. Okay. And then publish. And then your site has been published successfully. So click yung view. Ayan. So ito na yung magiging itsura niya sa live. So ito na yung link nito. Okay? Ayan. So may sarili na kayong website. No? Pwede nyong gamitin sa inyong klase. So all of your resources, modules, pictures, pwede rin kayo mag-embed ng Google Form para dyan na rin sila magsasagot ng inyong mga forms, surveys, or assessments. Pwede rin dyan. Okay? And alright. Next. So, close ko na lang muna to at dito pa lang balik ako sa Gmail. So, ang last ko na gustong i-share sa inyo is itong Classroom. Okay? So, Google Classroom is the heart, no, of G Suite for Education. So, Google Classroom is a learning management system, a content management system that will connect, no, both teacher and learner and even the parents. So I will just click this plus icon to create a class. So for example, PNU class 2012. All right. And then I can select the theme from general, English history, math and science, arts, sports. So, for example, sa arts, popcorn. Alright. And then I can add, there are 4 buttons here, the stream, the classwork, the people, and the grades. Okay, so sa people, you can add your co-teachers. So for example, I can add my science co-teacher. Okay. Or I can also add my academic coordinator para she or he can observe my classes online, no? yung mga online activities ko, pwede niya ring makita. By the way, I'm using gmail.com as an example, pero again, it is an advantage kung meron kayong sariling domain. No? For example nga, school.edu.ph. If you want to know how to have that domain, I can help you. Just send me an email. Okay? So, then, of course, you can add the students. So, kanina nga, gaya nga ng sinabi ko, it's easier kung meron na kayong Google Group email address ng lahat ng mga estudyante. So, for example, section Rizal at, for example, school.edu.ph. Okay? And then invite. So, lahat na sila matatanggap yon. Okay? Kung yun ay group email address. But if you want your students to be invited individually, pwede din naman. Okay? Just click invite student and then type their email address individually. Okay? But the easier way to add students to your class is to just give them the class code. So just click stream and then this one, okay? Click the class code. Ayan, and give them this code para ma-join nila. So, ang gagawin nila dyan, kakopy ko lang, and then labas lang ako saglit. So, for example, this is a student account. I will just click plus, and then join class, paste the class code, and then makakapasok na ako dun sa class na yun. Okay? Then, so kung may people na, you can go to stream and post something. So, for example, welcome to my class. I can either add a Google Drive file, a link, a file, or a YouTube video. Okay? So, click post. Ayan. So, this is like a timeline, no, of Facebook where you can post announcements, no, para po sa inyong mga estudyante. Alright. And then, punta tayo sa classwork. Classwork is where all the serious stuff happens. Okay? So, again, G Suite for Education is connected to each other. So, for example, dito, if you open Class Drive folder, you will see that G Suite automatically created a folder in your Google Drive na related in your created class in Google Classroom. Okay? As also, it created a Google Calendar para lahat ng mga activities related to your class, mare-remind ka. Okay? So, it will appear here. Ayan. Okay? It will appear there. And then, ang next natin is ito, Google Meet. So, Google Meet, you can actually generate a specific Google Meet link just for this class. Para isa lang yung link na gagamitin nyo sa loob ng inyong klase. Okay? Ayan. So, in classwork, you can either create an assignment, a quiz assignment, a question, a material, a reuse post, and a topic. Okay? Ayan. So, either you can create a topic. So, for example, topic 1, topic 2, ayan. So, for example, let's go ahead and create an assignment. So, for example, assignment number 1. By the way, baka you notice that I am doing this very quickly. I'm just showing you the features, but if you want to have an in-depth training on this, no, you just send me an email po. Okay, so assignment number 1, and you can add a reference, for example, so a file from your Google Drive, probably, okay, and you can create the activity sheet. And may ma-open na Google Docs. So again, hindi po ako lumalabas ng ibang application. I'm just in Google Chrome. Okay, so for example, dito sa untitled document, activity sheet. So for example, what is your favorite part of the story? Alright. For example, I'm done with the questions. I can either choose between students can view file, students can edit the file, or make a copy for each student. The best option is to make a copy for each student. Okay. I can also set the points, how many points, the due date, for example, on 24/11/59. Saan siyang topic pasok? Topic 1. And I can also turn on the rubric. So rubric, create rubric. So for example, what are my criterion to check the output? So for example, content, right? So for example, 50, ano yung very satisfactory, 40, satisfactory, 30, good, 20, fair, and poor. Okay? I can add another criterion. So for example, use of words, again, another 50, VS, 40, S, 30. Example lang po good, 20, fair, 10, poor. Okay? So kung wala na kayong ibang criterion, you just save. And then, Google Classroom has its own Turn It In feature, no? So, alam natin na si Turn It In yung pinakasikat na anti-plagiarism website. Okay? So, meron din sarili si Google Classroom. Ang tawag niya, Originality Report. So, you just have to check it and then continue. And so, if you are done with the assignment details or the activity details, just click Assign. Alright, so lalabas na siya dito and makikita mo how many yung hindi pa tapos at yung mga tapos na. Okay? Ayan. So, ganun lang kadali. Alright. And then, dito din sa Google Classroom, makikita mo yung consolidated grades ng mga estudyante. Okay? Pati yung score nila. Okay. Plus, you can also export that to a spreadsheet. So, ganun lang sa Google Classroom. Okay? So again, I intentionally did everything very quickly just for you to see all the features, no? But if you want to have an in-depth training on this, you can send me an email po. Okay? Para I can help you. And then, again, gaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina in my slide, there is an administrative control if you have G Suite for Education. So as an administrator, for example, I will go to admin.google.com. So mapupunta ako sa admin console. So ito yung kumbaga trabaho ng IT sa inyong school to manage the admin console. Ayan. So I can manage all of this. So for example, sa users, so under users may, for example, graduates, parents, students, super admin, teachers. So under teachers, I can just add new user. And so for example, ipapasok ko si Juan de la Cruz. So for example, J de la Cruz at jdsmercado.com. Ako yung maglalagay kung ano yung gusto kong, ako yung maglalagay, is either auto-generate the password or pwedeng ako yung mag-type ng password na gusto kong iset and then add new user. So, ganun po yung advantage pag meron po kayong G Suite for Education. Again, gaya nga po ng pangalan ng topic ko, maximizing learning using G Suite for Education. So, if you have G Suite, mamamaximize nyo talaga because yung provision pa lang ng teacher account tsaka student account, meron na kayo agad. And that helps you better manage the teaching and learning activities in your organization. So, if you want to know how no, how to have G Suite for Education in your school, just send me an email po. Okay? So, ayun. So, marami pa po dyan sa admin console. You can add users, and then dito sa apps, pwede nyong makita yung ano yung pwede nyong i-turn on, i-turn off, no? Sa sa inyong organization, pwede nyo actually i-turn off yung um, Google Hangouts. Pwede mo siyang i-turn off. Ganun lang. Okay? And then, sa admin, pwede mo rin makita yung reports. So, kamusta ba yung paggamit ng mga users natin? Pwedeng per application. So, sa apps reports, makikita mo ilan yung gumagamit ng Gmail, ilan yung gumagamit ng Classroom. Ayan. And then, user reports. Ayan. Okay? So, meron talaga siyang insights, kumbaga, na makakatulong dun sa school admin kung lahat ba nung mga teachers or mga students ay gumagamit talaga nung G Suite for Education. Okay? Ayan. So, ito si admin. This is actually for IT staff or for the administrator of the school. Okay. So, basically, I have shared to you all the uh, all the applications na available in G Suite for Education. Actually, marami pang iba. If you will go to apps, no? And then additional Google services, marami pang application si G Suite for Education. But what I have shared to you are the basic applications na ginagamit for educational purposes. Okay. So, if you have any question po, okay, again, I will just open my slide. So again, makikita po ninyo, hindi po ako lumabas in any application. Nandito lang po ako sa Google Chrome, but I am doing a lot of cool things. Okay, so open ko lang yung slides ko. Ayan. So again, that's how you maximize learning using G Suite for Education. Okay? Wala po kayo masyadong investment. No, you just have to purchase your own domain and then apply for G Suite because G Suite for Education is free. All right? And if you have any question, you can send me an email. So naka-flash po dyan sa screen ko yung aking email address. Okay? So with that, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Kung kayo po ay may mga comment at mga kuro-kuro o mga katanungan, just put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this episode for today. Muli, ako po si JD Mercado at sumayin niyo ang PNU Talk.